Hey, cheers here. You know, sometimes when I get an idea for a video, or I just feel the urge to make a video, and I admit I'm selfish that way, I'll just friggin' maybe run a comb through my hair, turn the video on, start talking. If I had an idea. And my idea this time was that I was thinking about what Mr. Reptile had said about the Satanic Bible. And it made me realize that he was comparing the Ten Commandments to the Satanic Commandments and the 9 principles. You can find his video on this. He's famous. It's easy to find. You can go to Mr. Reptile and go 2 or 3 videos back and it's there. You know, clearly labeled. Why? Fruit punch. And I don't care. I'll tell you why I don't care. Just a second. Mr. Reptile went on about how these principles compare to the other thing. But he said one thing that stuck with me. He said, the reason this guy, I think it's Anton LaVey, wrote this Bible was because, God damn it, how many of you that I lose now? That's also a point I'm coming to. He said, how many of you have, okay, I just lost it. There you go. Oh well, who cares? The point is that, Mr. Reptile said that he made that title, Anton LaVey, to piss off Steele, because that was a secular book. But he also said that this differed from Theocratic Satanists, that they were real. Now, maybe this is me, because I call myself conservative atheist, because I'm a naturalist. It's just something I finally came to, that there is no supernatural. And it's like, when I look around the atheist community, and this is the point I'm getting back to, and I see people that live a secular life, it's hard not to see that what the theists say, even though I don't believe in the supernatural, is true. Believe me, I do not support Christianity in the form of that there is a supernatural basis for it. But yet, I must admit, there is some underpinning to that, because I can't embrace the secular value of, well, I want to say vice, but it's not vice. I want to say evil, but it's not evil. Maybe it's chaos. Maybe it's the spiral circle. I don't know. Maybe it's the worm. I guess you could call it the worm. Why not? To the worm. To Anna Corinthians' red shoes. Oh, yeah. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the kind of thing where man's dark nature. I'm talking about the kind of thing where people live a certain way that they know is wrong. Or at least to Theocratic values, it's wrong. But I can't help but feel still that if there was theists out there, Satanic theists, ones that believe in supernatural, or at least the underpinnings of it, and the religious applications that come from that in their lives, that there would be just like the term Satanist means is servant. Well, wouldn't, and this is probably pinning back to my Theocratic views that I haven't fully separated from. I can admit that I can see it intellectually, conceptually, but I wonder, is that wouldn't these people be the servant of the Theocratic Satanists? They're all underpinned in the major religions. I don't know about Islam. I would expect so, though. But Judaism and Christianity, wouldn't it? And what am I talking about? Oh, I'm talking about people that are sharp dressed, people that are well articulated, people that are very secular, people that are atheists, people that, well, you can look around the major people on YouTube, the Young Turks, the major atheist bloggers. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and just talk about names and names and names, you know. I'm not going to mention Jacqueline Quinn, Bonnie, Dan. You know, well, not maybe not Bonnie, Dan, but why not? You know. Hey, Kate's freaking been accused of being rough and gruff, but let's face it. You know, she carries a message, called it Dusty, maybe the Amazing Atheist, maybe not. I don't know. None of those names matter. The point is the aspect of it. Oh, let's throw in Healthy Addict, too. You know, the people who do well in society, who are well-spoken, who are articulate, who are intelligent, and it's just the brotherhood of man, the cult of man, these atheist organizations that rally against Christmas, atheism, the one that got thrown out of CPAC, atheism, not atheism plus, although there'd be many there. Atheism, American atheists. Yes, American atheism or atheists, I'm not sure. You know, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. Oh, I'd love to be dangerous. Maybe I just love to be one of them. Maybe I'd be number one enemy of them. Maybe I'd be a useful idiot to the religious right. Who knows? God, really, at some point, really cares. At least for me personally. I'm at my plateau, I guess. Sold out for Kool-Aid and a frozen pizza. Ain't that special? But yes, it's out there. and it can be seen. It took me a while, but if anything that ever, when atheism, American atheists, I think that's what they call, God, let that name not be wrong. Excuse me. But CPOC and looked at conservative atheists, I thought, wow, maybe there's something that is interesting. But then they're the ones that friggin' rallied against Christmas. You can't be a conservative and rally against Christmas. Sorry. I don't like their tone either. And yes, like in Mr. Reptile's video, I'm wondering if there isn't a coalition of secular theists, secular Satanists that underpin theists. A dark side of humanism. It's kind of obvious. Could be obviously wrong, but it doesn't seem like it. And that was fun to me.